One out, runner at second. Matt Mervis now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball right side.
Nice!
He scores the runner from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here is Griffin Conant. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, and he wins.
Come on.
And that is strike 2. And that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Inside, and it's 1-1. So they're all loaded up. And that's outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that's outside. And it's 3-2.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Oh!
And that one lifted in the air center field.
That's not enough.
Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Fought off foul. That one drilled left field. And a quick out, number one.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Freeland in the box now. Takes strike one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, Lopez. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's foul. This could end it. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a curve misses outside, and it's 3-2. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out the 9th, the crowd will be behind.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And that call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called it juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the bark thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
I got 4 games today, 3 above one. What?
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her over my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her over my mind.
I'm trying, man. Y'all killing me.
After the way
All these boogies I got in this game.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. One guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Connor Norton. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Bo, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
First pitch coming your way next.
Hello, Cincinnati!
So just about set now. And towing the slab, Hunter Green. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Griffin Conant. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Strike 3,
Oh,
and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Corey Seager stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And 1, 2, 3 go the 1. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
For the
Jake
Reds,
Fraley.
left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Alcantara goes 6 feet 5 inches, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. This to third. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the
baseman,
Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Santiago Espinal in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town.
Oh my God.
His 14th of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Had to let him get that.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Just missed. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And it remains 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Center field. Friedel should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Eric Wagaman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
How did I miss that?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Way high with that one.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 2nd. In now for the Reds, Josh Bell. And delivers outside. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hit in the air, left field. Martorella. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one misses, and a count now even up.
2 balls, 2
One out, base is empty. That one not close, and the count is filled up. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man at first. Tyler Stevenson will hit next.
That's a ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounder might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1, and that's 2. Nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
And it goes just foul. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's outside.
That's outside. And it's 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And up next for Miami, Shane Sasaki, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next
1
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. As we go. To the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Alcantara back to work.
Ball.
Just missed. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. On the ground to the left. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
Now here is Spencer Steer. Outside low, 1-0. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. In there safely. Singing, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, but I'm not sure that there's anything. And the batter now, Jake Fraley. First pitch, just misses. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Steer over at first with one away. Missing inside, and it's 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on.
Runner goes again. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So up next, Santiago Espinal. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. Strike one. Gets under it and pops it up. And it falls. And now first and second with two outs. Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. 2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, come on, two!
Struck out towards right center. That one back there. Into the seats and right and out of here. And that one coming close to the Ohio. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Candelario stands in.
Fucking two? Good. Oh, that's so good.
Now and watches strike one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Now batting,
And he hit him.
baseman,
Josh Bell at the plate now. Fly to left his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first. That's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ball.
I ain't even fucking hit. This fuck crazy bullshit, man. Like, go lay down. Go.
Ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate, Otto Lopez. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Conine, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. One down, base is empty. That one is upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one is downstairs. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Corey Seager.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that.
No.
And there's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Seager checks his
Oh
swing.
my God!
And yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Flied to right his first time. That misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Konai off of first with 2 away.
3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his ninth.
Ridiculous.
And we're back. John Ch
So that's 344. Fucking hungry all the time.
Bobby and Chris Singleton with you, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, TJ Friedl. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And that drops in for a strike. And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here comes a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Reached on an infield single his first time. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Declan Cronin.
51.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That misses the zone. 2-0. That clips a corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing.
Oh, come on, dude!
For a base hit. Here comes Stevenson around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Both 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. No outs. Runners at first and third. That smash towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Good piece of hit right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Espinal, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Out to center. Sasaki. Hauls it in, 2 away. So, man aboard, Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Swung on, belted. That's back.
3 home runs.
And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And it's fouled away. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Nice grab. The throw, and he's safe at first.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there, and it deflects off him.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
TJ Friedel.
Friedel in the box again. Takes the strike.
0-1's the count.
Candelario over at second. Bell on at first with 2 down. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sasaki makes the catch, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We played 4. It's the Reds 9,
yes!
the Marlins nothing.
Ooh, something vicious tonight. I'm judging Carl Raleigh hit one. Come on, Polanco, hit that shit. I'm not catching out of that. I'm not some money can go inside that shit.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Jonah Rye.
There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Friedel makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric Wagaman.
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Very high with that one. And that is ball 1. They say you win.
That's it.
1-1.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Martorella. And that's in there at the knees. The Marlins hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz corrals it. And that is that. And the Marlins. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 0-1. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Now batting.
So a man at first. And now Spencer Steer. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Miami. Number 32.
Runner on the go.
Ronnie
pitching for a strike. Safe in second with a stolen base. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. So the batting order turns over. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jake Fraley. Fouled off left side. First and third, one down. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count.
Has some trouble with it. And on the play, a run will come in to score. No throw. He's safe at first.
Now batting.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. First pitch, and he just misses. Hard hit, right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 10 and the Marlins nothing. Top 6. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Green back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Shane Sasaki. And a swing and a miss.
Fuck, what am I swinging at that for?
Strike zone gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And a swing and a miss there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And the slider just misses.
2-2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one way inside.
Counts 1-0. Yeah.
That's to third. Candelario throws to first. Marlins set down in order. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ramirez gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting.
Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 3.
Bell.
Off the mark there. 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge. In the air, left field. Martorella moving back for this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Can't glove it cleanly.
Fucking God!
Fires to first.
Fucking glove the ball!
And the defense comes away with nothing. Runner at first with 2 away. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. On the ground to first. Right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1, but they're still in front, 10-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine.
For the Marlins, the designated hitter, Griffin Conine.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's towards center. Friedel settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Oh, come on. You're fucking me.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Connor Norton, the next to hit. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away.
Fucking kidding me with that.
That's in there. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Left
2 down,
fielder.
base is empty. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jake Fraley. First offering, and it just misses.
On.
2 down, nobody on.
This is why. Dude, it gives me nothing.
2-0. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Pitch misses.
Come on, this shit pausing.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Up the middle, and it gets
no hitters gone.
Their first of the ball game.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Green won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Josh Staumont.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now a chance for
that's bullshit.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Nathan Martorella. And that is out of play. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Friedel sizes this one up.
Can't get it out.
Makes the grab for the second out. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan getting loose out there. Rogers getting loose as well. 2 outs. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's too low. And that's ball 3.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And now here is Shane Sasaki.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Nice pop
territory. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound. As we roll into the bottom of the 8th, George Soriano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Towards first, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ellie falls victim to the K. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario.
What the fuck, dude?
That is long gone. He circles the bases. It's 11-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, move. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat, you watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
This shit is not running smooth, yo. It's not.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sasaki snags it, and the inning is over. 1 for the Reds on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Stamont back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conant. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
Shut up. This is embarrassing.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And that one almost got him. That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's Corey Seager. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Shut up.
And he missed the catch. Ball game.
Embarrassing.
Slugged their way to a win in this one.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. You can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh.
Fucking you guys.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the mirror can tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles, try and move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, with every bit of fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy up in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yes, the coach survive, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him, to the try hard, that be right.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Siggy's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Just off the outside edge. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. That clips the corner. Louder measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Connor North.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
And downstairs. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 3-0. 2 outs, base is empty.
There it is.
Fly ball right field.
There it is. Can I kill it? Can I fucking kill it?
He'll circle the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Can I fucking kill it? Can I fucking kill it? Can I kill it?
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Fuck this, leave a chance in the field. Can I fucking kill it?
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. This one's smoked on its way.
Night. Can I fucking kill it? Can I kill it?
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Two outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Foul ball there. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cal Quantrill. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Elly De La Cruz.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other...
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That one felt good. His second of the year. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Elly De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run. And that's exactly what they needed. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Martorella makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's going to be T.J. Friedl. 2 hits in the game last night. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hard hit to third. They get the force, That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 rounds back here at Great America. Ballpark, top of the second. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the attack.
Oh, night-night!
Blasted way back there, on its way, gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Derek Hill. First pitch, not close. Hill went deep in his most recent game. That one hit to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the Miami order. Otto Lopez digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. In the dirt.
0-2.
Fortes off of first with 2 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Spencer Steer. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out.